What a video this is about to be, because everybody keeps having, different experiences. I've definitely had a different experience. However, a lot of what people are saying right now in terms of, fixes that are needed, they're definitely right. But before we even delve into the video, guys, I really appreciate you all showing love on my last video. We're here to delve into it. The update 1130 Battlefield. Man, I thought I needed to experience it first before I do this video. Didn't want to just delve into it. But sit back, relax. Let's delve into it. This update has been a mixed bag for me. There are definitely some positives, but also a few new issues that popped up along the way. Overall, I'd say the update has been okay. Not amazing, not terrible. And to be fair, with a game like this, updates and added fixes often come with side effects, so you have to expect a bit of turbulence. I do believe the devs will address the problems quickly, especially with the holidays approaching. First and foremost, let's talk about the hit registration. In my experience, this has actually improved quite a bit. Enemies seem to go down faster and overall engagements feel cleaner. But a lot of this now depends heavily on the weapons you use. I've noticed a huge spike in players running LMGs, and it makes sense. They hit harder than most weapons. The downside is that during gunfights, these weapons can make you feel completely outgunned if you're not using one yourself. Sure, it's more realistic in some ways, but it starts pushing the game towards a hardcore-like experience, and that can hurt the identity of certain modes. Honestly, if players are flocking to what feels like overpowered weapons purely because of improved hit registration, then I would have preferred the system to stay how it was before. Prior to me even trying out the new map, many people were complaining about trying to actually get into the new map, and it was true. There was some difficulties going on. To be honest, it's still present. However, it does allow you to play at some point. It is really difficult to get into the maps, and I'm not too sure what's going on. For some reason, it takes you to the battle pass, section, and some confusion. I don't know what it is. I click domination, and that's what I can only play at the moment. Hopefully the devs do fix this as soon as possible. So if you are experiencing this problem, you are not alone. So this is a video right here, a person trying to actually go into a mode, and it's not working, unfortunately. Right, so I've played enough of the ice locked Empire State mode now, and overall I'd say it's okay. It introduced an event limit freeze mechanic where your character starts to freeze up and lose performance the longer you're exposed to cold. Honestly, that's a clever idea. You can recover by finding heat sources around the map, which adds a bit of strategy. But in terms of long-term replayability, it's not a mode you want to keep grinding. The map itself is already in the game, and it's not exactly one of the strongest maps in the lineup. Something brand new would have made a lot more sense here. I've also tested the new audio improvements, and I think they're one of the better parts of this update. Enemy sounds are clearer, and depending on your headphones, you can really notice the difference. To be honest, I was already happy before with the audio, but this update definitely improves the overall experience. Footsteps in particular are much easier to hear. Unfortunately, this update also introduced several new issues and broke a handful of things. The good news is that most of the major problems are already onto the devs' radar, so hopefully fixes are on the way soon. In all honesty, in terms of what people are saying, this update has not been a successful update at all, and we're here to delve into a few more that many people are talking about, and the devs are fully aware of these things. So let's delve into it. Right guys, so the devs are fully aware of a lot of issues that are going on right now that many people are stating. So we hear it states that we are investigating the issues players are experiencing with menu tiles not working reliably. Some players report that restarting the game can temporarily solve the issue. So many have tried to, sort out the issues already. So here we have, it says we are actively investigating an issue that is causing an in-game stuttering for some players. I've not experienced that so far. We will provide further updates as we work towards resolving the issue. And here they have stated that to solve this at the moment is to work around that seems to help some players on Steam is to go offline in the friends menu, which is crazy. Try this if you are on Steam while we investigate this issue for a proper fix. So if you are experiencing this, I would definitely go for this temporarily. Right, so this last one I'm about to say, apparently it has been fixed. that many people were stating that, you know, the Conquest reverting to 1,000 tickets in this update. This is now being corrected as it says, and the intended 1,200 tickets are once again in effect. Right guys, this is technically not an issue, but this is something to obviously highlight because many people was wondering why it was happening. So in the firing range, for some reason it was moving extra slow. You know, it's capped at 60 FPS, and at default, for some reason it's like that. So what you want to do to fix it, if you go to advanced settings, and as you can see the frame rate limiter, I've took mine off, so make sure you take these off and it should go back to normal.